Okay, when you are creating your posts and content in your Feather blog, be aware of changing the URLs. Now, inside of Notion, if you are creating your content, so this is the Feather database that's given to you when you use Feather. So that's what this one is here. Now, if you don't put in the slug, what it does, it will take the slug off the title of your post or your blog post. Okay, so you can see here I've got a no found. You can see at the top here it says Building Top Ecom Lesson 5. And if I go to my site, and if this is the Building Top Ecom Lesson 5, now what happened is it was initially called that URL you just saw, Building Top Ecom Lesson 5, okay? And what I done is I changed all of them that said lesson, I changed it to L5, so it didn't say Lesson 5. And then what happens is Feather will take that new title and convert that into a new URL. So you get an error like this. So if you'd posted any links like I had done here on Twitter for lesson 5, if someone was to click on that now, they're going to land on this page. It gives a 404. And then the actual correct page, if they go to the blog and you click on lesson 5, is actually, you can see it says L5 at the top here, because that's exactly what I changed in the name of the page. So be aware of that. If you don't use the slugs, now Banu has said before in a support ticket to me or a support question, he said, make sure you use slugs. And I hadn't used them on those, and I started going and put them in on newer posts. And I was just going back to rename, and then I've just discovered that's what happens still. If you're familiar with WordPress, what WordPress actually does, I think, is rewrites the new URL and creates a redirect. I know Shopify does that as well. It creates, if you go and change a page URL in one of your products in Shopify, they automatically show you the redirected version. It says, do you want this to be redirected to this new version? So they automatically redirect the old version to the new version. Now, Feather might do that later on. There's no need to do that if you put in the slugs. So be aware, put in the slugs that are down the side here. Make sure you've got the correct slug, and then any pages that you make maintains that slug. That means you can then go and change the title of one of your posts. So now when you change this, you can write anything you like in here. The slug still stays the same. So if you've posted any links anywhere else over the web, they will maintain that original link that you had. So right now, actually this is now errored because it's now using the correct one. So if I go back to the old one that wasn't working and reload it, we should now see, I might have to clear the cache, but no, there you go, it's worked. So it's now pulling through the correct page that I had. So if anyone was clicking links on my tweets, they'll now see the original posts that are coming in. So be aware of that. Use slugs inside of Feather in the content directory. Use them in your tags, your pages, and on the content database. That's it for now. Back soon.